Stella McCartney platform shoes. What is the correct name for these? These are the Elyse.
No, that's the trainers, isn't it? And the trainers are the Eclipse. These are the Elite, maybe the Elyse? Yeah. Well, yeah, something like that.
I will find the correct name out because I am a responsible human.
But they do have loads of styles based on the same kind of.
Yes, so we acquired into store these gorgeous creatures of absolute beauty. So I thought what I'm going to do is I bought a couple of pairs from my personal collection because I'm a Stella head, if anyone knows me or didn't know. So I bought a couple of pairs to compare to for my personal collection. These are the ones we have in store, and what I'll do is I'll do individual in-depth, I say in-depth, I'll do individual mini reviews on each shoe as a shoe itself. But I just wanted to compare the three styles I have at hand with you. I was also going to compare against the Eclipse trainers.
Yep, okay.
But I'm going to do a whole separate video for those. So if you're interested in the Stella trainers, because they've got a different sole, these have all got the same sole. Yeah, so I thought it'd be worth.
That's the thing in common with those with shows you just shoot.
Whereas these are really briefly the Stella trainers, which have really taken off. So I'll do a separate video about those. And so if you're interested, then I will add it to the description box, I'm sure. She says she never adds anything to the description box, but I will try my best. I'm going to go back through all my videos and then properly description them.
And put the descriptions in.
Yeah.
And if there's something you've seen which you wanted described and Bethany hasn't done her job, shout at her.
Okay.
Because I won't.
So basically, these are the OGs, not this colorway, but this is the shoe that really I think this was one of the shoes that really made Stella hypey. Do you know what I mean?
Launched yeah, I agree.
You know, everyone's got a product that's Stella, and it's this platform configuration. So basically, it's sort of raised out. I don't know if you can see. It's like a lip which lays to the zigzag classic high tread bottom, and then you've got the sort of two layers of platform. Yeah. That's about right.
Front, yeah, because if you look at it, actually, the front's got kind of obviously like a wedge, but the actual back's more. It's higher.
I have 4 pairs in my personal collection. Of this sole. Yeah. In different formats.
Some in foam, some in wood.
I personally find this the most uncomfortable format.
Really?
I find the shoe style, so I say a more formal shoe style, I find extremely narrow. Okay. I size up in Stella McCartney. I always go one size up. Our friend who is a size 3-4, she tried these and they were snug. These were 4.5, so she would say size up as well.
A full size,
and I'm a 6'7", so there's a good example of 2 different shoe sizes that say the same. So these have come in a million different colours. You can get block colours, you can get patterned ones. Normally they coincide with whatever she's doing with the trainer. Colorways, they're normally very in sync. But these are sort of a fun pair. The stars obviously is another one of her earlier trademarks. She put them on the Fabellas and jeans, etc. So these ones are my personal pairs. So they're the white vegan leather. All Stella McCartney products are vegan and as sustainable as they can be. And traceable. So these are vegan leather. So you've got the smooth vegan leather. They always have a narrow square toe, slightly pointed, but not hugely pointed. Yep. That's a very classic toe. Yep. So I'm realising I'm talking about these too much. And then she made them into sandals. So there's this type of sandal which I have here, which has the wooden sole with the classic under platform bit as there. These are ones that are cut out, but you've still got the square toe here.
The toes are identical right through the range, as you said.
Yeah, I'll talk more in detail about the actual shoes in a minute. I realised I was starting to talk about that, but I want to do a separate video so you can sort of click on the one you have or something like that,
Oh, you want?
So they made this kind, and then they made actual sandals, which I do have 2 pairs of.
They're totally different again.
But they're completely different again. They've got the same sole, but you've got one with it's like got an open toe and an ankle strap, and you've got one that's just like a slip-on,
like almost like
a slide with a platform.
Yeah, I was going to say a sandal.
Yeah, I didn't bring those because obviously we're in the winter months, so I might do a review on those for summer months if you're looking to purchase them. But I wanted to show you sort of like how many different variations there are of this shoe. And then these are obviously the boot version, which are laced, but they have the zip. These have also got the wooden sole and then the extra platform. So they've got the thin square toe. So
same toe.
They're all literally the same sort of shape in different variations.
They are. I think they must make obviously the different heights and kind of materials for the soles. Like you said, there's the wood, there's the all foam. But I think they must make the actual cast, if you want, the actual shoe of the shape the same all throughout. There's different fabrics, there's different like actual detail on the shoe, but the shape itself is similar right through.
Yeah. So so they're all, like I said, they're all made of like sustainable vegan materials, and they all are as traceable as they can be. You'll find, obviously this is an authentication video, but they all have this like rigid, like high tread sole. I have never seen a smooth one.
No, same.
And just for your like knowledge in terms of not authenticating, obviously this doesn't authenticate a shoe, but if you're looking, it will say Stella McCartney there, and sort of she has that like the dot logo. I know that sounds really weird, but it's like perforated.
Yeah, it's perforated.
Yeah, and then they all have the Stella McCartney fabric label inside, which will say made in Italy. And most of the time, they're all smooth leather lined, vegan leather.
The other thing I was going to say quickly, when you were talking about leather, after kind of doing and dealing with luxury products for so long, honestly, would you say, and I know obviously I call it leather because that's what it's supposed to replicate, but she has some of the smoothest, like the best high-end feeling luxury leather, inverted commas, that you've ever felt on any product ever? Would you agree with that?
Let's have a discussion about Stella McCartney vegan leather. There is a difference. I'm vegetarian. Don't judge. I'm vegetarian, but I wear leather goods. I know, contradiction, hypocrite. I try and always buy pre-owned because obviously then it's keeping it in circulation as opposed to like doing it and throwing it. Yeah. Does that make sense? There is a huge difference between, for example, we've got Nanea leather skirting and it feels like actual like butter. There's no way of describing it. I think in terms of a durable upper material, there's nothing like it. If you're thinking, oh, it's like what's the word? PVC, what is it?
UPVC?
PVC.
No, that's a window, isn't it? I don't know.
No, they do that like horrible pleather.
Like pleather, like fake leather.
It's nothing like that. It is as close as you can get to real leather in a synthetic, natural way as you can possibly get it. Actually, the durability is ridiculous.
You make a good point as well, because a lot of people put that kind of message in their cheaper product and say it's a vegan or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's because it is vegan, might be vegan or vegetarian, but it's because it's plastic in some way, shape or form. Yeah. It's not because it's good for the environment.
There's another company called Matt and Nat who make vegan leather products, and obviously I was personally saying that Stella is.
That's superior.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the difference in terms of durability and wear to any other leather shoe that you have in your collection, unless you're talking.
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think I can name
Chanel lamb and stuff like that. It's different.
Yeah, but to compare, what I'm saying is compare what is technically a different product, which isn't leather, to their highest end leather. That's insane.
I don't think of it as anything but what it
same
as a high-end leather. Yeah, I always say leather, and it's so funny if you go to like fake markets in Turkey and stuff. We were walking through Corfu, and this lady was saying, "Oh, look at the Stella, and I looked in because I just find it interesting, and the woman goes, "It's real leather."
It's the whole point. The irony. They're selling real leather Stella McCartney handbags.
So funny. So what I'll do now is I'll do individual reviews on each shoe, but in terms of comparison, there's like not a huge lot to compare because only the upper changes.
Yeah.
So if you want to see, if you're looking to buy the boots from us, size 4.5, or you looking to buy the the low tops. They always run through outlet as well. If you're looking to buy any of these off price, most of the time outlet will have a stock of them because she makes so many colorways, and you're getting at least 30% off retail.
Yeah.
If you go in the January sales, which we intend to do to Bicester Village, watch out for that video, then there's normally an extra, it's up to like, in some of the shops it's up to 90% off retail.
Yeah, that's right. You're paying 10% of the original cost. It's insane.
Obviously in a safe, controlled environment, Bicester sort itself out. But no, Bicester was very good.
Bicester was really good.
Bicester was, after the last lockdown, it wasn't.
Well, it was the first day and it was terrible because I didn't expect the crowds. In fairness,
this time it's very good. If you're interested in Bicester Village, we've got Bicester Village whole video.
Check it out.
So I'll go through each of the shoes now, and you can click on whatever video best suits you, or if you're not interested at all, then don't watch them. Thank you.